Good morning, y'all. How you doing? Today is travel day, and I had to park down here on the end since we didn't have enough space in the spot that we were in to park the truck, but that's okay. It's been a nice stay here. We've enjoyed it. Stayed here for 14 days, and so now I'm getting ready to go down here and prep the truck, get that done, see if I need to clean the windshield, stuff like that. Morning.
Get down and do mine too?
I'm just gonna do the windshield.
That's okay.
That's it.
You can do just my windshield.
Just the windshield too? Why is that leaking? I don't know why these things leak. This is Aero Cosmetics. Benny turned me on to that. Minnie and Benny. And he said this stuff makes your windshield, I guess like Rain-X, but it really does clean your windshield good. I have the other products for waxing that I have not been able to use yet. So we're gonna see. Thanks, Benny. Kind of check around the tires and all that stuff. Check them out. All of them look good. Already checked the hitch. Checked on that. Move that down. Okay, everything looks good. Got the front stuff set up. And I don't know. What do y'all think? Somebody give me some ideas on management. I moved my GPS up here. I like to keep a good eye on that. This is my rear view. Then I got just a camera up there, and then, you know, a traffic cam. So that's our setup. Phone goes right here. It's not bad, but I think I can do better. So now I'll go back, see what Lynn is up to, and we're gonna get this show on the road.
it's awake.
Okay. Hitching. All right. Can you get it?
Wow.
I'll get it. Okay, that's locked into place. Let's do the tug test. That's good.
It looks so clean back here. What'd you do?
I took the toolboxes out, put them back in the back,
Oh, okay.
and then moved that fireplace up there. That made more space.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what's missing.
sometimes I need the toolbox, and all I gotta do is move it back and get it.
Yeah. All right, guys. It is Friday morning, the 28th of, what month is this? March. The 28th of March.
1/2 mile. Turn
And we
left
are
on West
leaving
Bell Vista Road.
Foothills RV Resort. Our Encore Park, Thousand Trails. And this has been our home in Casa Grande for the past 14 days. We have really enjoyed this park, but it's time to mosey on down the road. Isn't that beautiful, that plant? So many nice people here. We have really enjoyed our time. And if we ever in this area again, what do you think, baby? We'll be back?
Oh yeah, it's a nice little park.
Yep.
Nice and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Good. It's a senior citizen
55
community.
plus.
Yeah.
The only noise we hear at night is a few owls and a few coyotes barking and howling. But that's Arizona, right? So stay tuned. Continue to hang out with us and see where we end up next. Bye, Foothills RV, Foothills West.
Yeah.
She said go right by the office. Remember? She said go by the office and it's the second one.
Well, we made it to our next stop, Quartzsite Arizona.
Hi.
She made it to Quartzsite.
We are in Quartzsite, Arizona.
Now, we have to explain some things. Okay, this is the deal. We chickened out.
We wimps.
We were supposed to boondock today. Supposed to. We were gonna go. You know, everybody talks about boondocking in Quartzsite, so we were gonna come to Quartzsite and actually go to BLM land, which is across the interstate, and we were gonna do some boondocking. But we looked at the weather. Temperature's gonna be a little bit up there, so we decided, okay, let's find something different. So I'll explain that in a little bit, okay? Okay, so this is the deal. I'll try to explain it in less than 10 minutes. No, we were going to boondock, really. And we looked at the weather, and it just, we were too unsure. In other words, we chickened out. And we said, okay, what's nearby? And we used Passport America. And Passport America is a discount service, and some RV parks use Passport America. So this one did, right off the interstate, $25. How could we pass that up? So that's what we're gonna do. But you know what? We may do a little boondocking experiment while we're right here. Okay? Okay, this is how this is gonna work. We're gonna hook up to water. So if you want to know how long your batteries or how long you can last your supplies and all on your camper, how long it will last if you boondock. And let's say you're prepping for, because this year or this camping season, you might want to try it. Now, I would suggest going to a campground, full hookup campground, and then boondock. And you're saying, Dwayne, why would I do that? Because you have a safety net. You have power, water, and sewer. So if you're going to be there, let's say for the weekend, and you want to see how long your batteries last, when you get there, go ahead and fill up your water. Don't hook up to power. Now, if you don't have batteries or nothing like that to last, then this is not going to do you any good, unless you just want to try it maybe for a couple hours. That'll give you an idea of how long your batteries will last. If you can't run your AC, then you got to open windows. So there's a lot of little things that you have to think about when you think about or when you want to try boondocking. Now, we are not experts. And so, but I want to give you an idea. You've seen in some of our other videos, if you go back, if you haven't seen them, go back and check them out, where we stayed at Harvest Host. So we were boondocking. We only like to boondock for like a night or two. This is a good, safe way to do it. And I say safe because you have your safety net. You have power, water, and sewer. And all you got to do is turn something on, or, you know, if you want to do it with power, just do it with power. Now, we are going to try it. We're going to, since we're here in Quartzsite, the boondocking capital of the world, that's according to me, we're going to leave the camper unhooked for power. And periodically, we're going to check and see how things are going. So let me show you what the power looks like right now. Okay, according to our system, let me get to this view right here. We're disconnected. We're inverting power to the camper. You see the loads, we're at 98%, but we're getting between 400, well, it depends on what this thing wants to do, 400 to 500 watts of solar. And we're not using that. We don't have the AC on. What would you say the temperature is here? Let me check.
I think 80 something. It's not
hot
as it was in Casa Grande.
Yeah, it's not as hot as it was in Casa Grande. And it's 81 degrees. And you see we're in Quartzsite. It's 81 degrees. And it's supposed to get up to 84. Now, I'm not saying that we could not have boondocked, because we don't. When you're boondocking, the goal is not to spend all your time in your camper. Honestly, from what I've seen, is to spend your time somewhere else and then come back later on and chill. Cause it's supposed to get down to what, 56 tonight. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out, look around Quartzsite for a little bit, and then we'll come back and give you another report. So the camper is actually going to be sitting here, and I'm going to monitor the batteries while we're gone. We've done this before. We did it for where the camper by itself kind of hung out for 4 or 5 days by itself without us being in it, and with nothing running but the refrigerator and whatever else is connected. And it did fine. So we're going to do the same thing now, so we can give it a true test. So we are going to go to Scandenwash. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mm-hmm. And just to take a look to see what that looks like. Just to go over there and say, okay, this is what it could have been. What it could have been. All right, we are in, this is BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, and this is where we were talking about trying to get to. As you can see, there's not a lot, but there's some people out here.
Dispersed camping, they call it.
Dispersed camping, and you just go and find you a spot and park, and that's it. Now this one is free. This one does not have a fee. Some of the other ones you have to pay $40 for 14 days. I think it's $180 or $100 and something for like the season. But where we were gonna stay is around this curve, right out here near the highway. Now, the only benefit to this is getting the experience of boondocking out here in the West, out here where, you know, everybody talks about boondocking, and Quartzsite is really popular for that. And that was going to be, it's more about the experience. Now, there are some of the campers and some of the sites that are not the prettiest, you know, and some of the people, you don't know where they're from, what they're doing, whatever. But yeah, this is where we were going to come to. So
after a quarter of a mile, you will reach your destination.
Yeah.
The destination will be on your right.
Scandenwash, 14-day area, so you can stay for 14 days. But you just come out here, ride around till you find your spot, and that's it. So you can do overnight camping or 14 days without paying. I'm glad I'm glad we're doing this little recon mission, because if we ever want to come back here again, we know that we can get in here and we can probably find a spot. But this time of year, it is warm. That sun is warm, and with it being like 80 something degrees, not sure. But the goal would be not to run your AC or anything like that. The goal would be just to come out here and experience the outdoors a little differently, you know, camping out here in the desert. But I am glad that we were able to come over here and at least see one. Now this is just one of several. I mean, there are several BLM land boondocking out here, and you can come out here and find you a spot, hang out. But I think we're gonna do just fine where we are. We're gonna do our little test over there and give you some ideas of what you can do, how you can camp without, you know, especially if you're not used to boondocking, or you don't even know what boondocking is. So boondocking is being out camping without any hookups.
They got the little fire pits.
Yep,
Little rocked up fire pits.
yeah. You see, this looks right here. This looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see those little rock mounds? They're just fire pits. People have made fire pits to come out.
All back there.
Yeah. Okay, it's windy out here today, but this is going to give you a better idea of what we're talking about. These little fire pits right here, this is an example of somebody just creating a little fire pit. So they may have been parked over here, and they're just here. It's really not bad today, other than the temperature is up a little bit. And we were able to find that other place for a very, very good price. So that's why we're going to do the test. We're going to let the camper do what it's doing. But this just gives you an idea. This is basically what we've found so far here in Quartzsite. Now, this does not mean that we won't ever boondock, that we won't ever do it even out here. You know, I think that as we travel, the more we travel, the more confidence we get in what we're doing. We're doing it now the safest way we can, or the most comfortable way. Now that we know, okay, let's say the temperature is 10 degrees cooler during the day. This would be a great place to come spend the night. Now, one thing about out here, it gets cold once the sun starts going down. So the night is supposed to be in the 50s. So I enjoy it, Lynn does not. The other big thing is these views, guys. The views, I think, are what draw people out here. They got some Class A's out there. And then there's some that looks like they've been out here more than 14 days. People ride their side-by-sides. They come out here to ride their side-by-sides, and they bring horses and all kinds of stuff. There's some tents over there. And then this one right here, I'm not too sure about.
Look at the trash.
This place is called Coyote Fresh.
You bet, thank you, sir.
Salads look nice. Yeah. Yeah, got some salad. Meatloaf and ribs.
Hi folks, I'll be right there with you, okay?
All right, thank you.
What you think about it?
I might got meatloaf. What you want?
Meatloaf, because I got some chicken at the house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Hi. 2 pieces of meatloaf.
You want some green beans?
You want to do a la carte?
Which is better?
Depends on what you want to get. So for the dinner, you
Okay, we just gave you a brief look at what you know, the BLM land looks like here in Quartzsite. Then we rode through town, small little town.
Yeah.
Not I don't know, just a small little town.
A little camp, parking lot. The whole town is just camper parking.
Yes, all over the place.
All over the place.
Just wherever you can, just get in, fit in. You know, little quirky shops and all that kind of stuff. So we went and found some food at the local grocery store.
Coyote Foods.
Coyote, yeah, something like that. And they have had a little kitchen back there, and so we got the meatloaf,
mac and cheese,
green
green
beans. Both of us got the same thing. And let me show you what we're working with over here. We're back up to 100%. We got down maybe 90-something%. It's really nice. The air is dry. It is, let's see, in here, it's 77 degrees outside. The outside temperature may not be quite right because I didn't put my thermometer back outside. But it's 77 degrees in here, and dry 77 is different than humid 77. We got some of the windows open, and we're just gonna see what happens. See you in a little bit. So guys, in this video, we went over some things about, or some ideas for you guys to do some, let's say, bougie boondocking. In other words, you're at the campground and you're boondocking, but just in case things don't work out, you can plug in or you can get water or whatever. But that is the point. If you're gonna try it somewhere that you can't fail, somewhere that you can experience what it's like. Like I said before, if you don't have enough battery, then you can't do certain things. Then you'll learn, oh, okay, this works on battery, this works on electricity. You don't have to do it the whole time you're there. You know, don't make your family suffer and you already paid for a campground. But at least try it, see what you think, and then you'll know if somebody says, hey, let's go boondocking, you'll be able to say, oh, I can't do that, or I have to get the necessary things for that. So we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, riding with us down the road. We have really enjoyed doing these videos, and we hope that you get something out of them. So what I want you to do is go like, share, and subscribe. Give us a comment. Let us know what you like. Even if you dislike something, let us know that also. But I think we're gonna end this one here. And you know, as we always say, enjoy the journey on the way to your destination. And that's what we're doing. We're enjoying our journey on the way to whatever our destination is. So we'll see y'all later.
Join our journey. In God's grace we seek. With every campsite, we build a new bond, finding joy in the quiet, a magical pond. Through captures and clips, we share the delight. Together we rise, brighter than the night. Enjoy the journey on the way to your destination.